One of the greatest gifts solitude offers is perspective, the ability to step back from immediate concerns and see the broader context of your life and challenges. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Don't hanker after what you don't have. Instead, fix your attentions on the finest and best that you have, and imagine how much you would long for these if they weren't in your possession." Solitude helps us appreciate what truly matters and recalibrate our priorities. When caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture, leading to anxiety and reactive decisions. Epictetus reminded us that much of our suffering comes from misunderstanding the nature of things. Solitude is the space where you can realign your thoughts with reality and wisdom. Machiavelli's insights into power and leadership constantly emphasize the importance of perspective. A leader who sees only the present moment without understanding the long-term consequences risks disaster. Solitude gives the clarity needed to anticipate and navigate complexities. Consider the story of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison largely in solitude. This time allowed him to reflect, gain perspective, and emerge with the vision and patience necessary to lead a divided nation toward reconciliation. Psychological studies show that stepping away from stimuli, often through solitude, enhances cognitive flexibility, enabling you to switch between different perspectives and solve problems creatively. As you prepare to rest tonight, let solitude help you step back from your immediate worries and see your life as a whole, rich with meaning and possibilities. Remember, perspective born from solitude is your compass in the chaos of life. It empowers you to respond with wisdom rather than react with fear. Solitude is not only a space for strength and strategy, but also a sanctuary for kindness towards yourself. Marcus Aurelius once reflected, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Solitude encourages us to embrace self-compassion, recognizing our own humanity and imperfections without judgment. In the noise of daily life, self-criticism can become harsh and relentless. Epictetus taught that acceptance of what is within our power includes accepting ourselves with empathy. Solitude allows the quiet space to practice this gentle acceptance and to begin healing emotional wounds. Machiavelli's harsh reputation often overshadows his understanding of human nature's complexities. Even a strategist must know when to exercise patience and kindness with oneself to maintain clarity and resilience. Solitude fosters this necessary internal care. Think of the story of Eleanor Roosevelt, who spent quiet moments in reflection to overcome insecurities and doubts. Through solitude, she cultivated a compassionate relationship with herself, enabling her to become a powerful and empathetic leader. Modern psychology highlights self-compassion's role in reducing anxiety and depression. Time alone helps us shift from self-judgment to self-kindness, fostering emotional healing and growth. Tonight, as you prepare to rest, use solitude to speak kindly to yourself. Acknowledge your efforts and forgive your shortcomings. Remember, self-compassion cultivated in solitude is the foundation for lasting peace. Through this healing kindness, you nurture the strength needed to face life's challenges with grace. Solitude is the crucible where creative genius is born. Marcus Aurelius recognized the power of quiet reflection, reminding himself, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you will ever dig." In solitude, the mind is free to wander, explore, and innovate without external judgment or distraction. In today's noisy world, creativity is often stifled by constant input and immediate demands. Epictetus taught that to cultivate wisdom and originality, one must disconnect from the chaos and listen to the inner voice. Solitude provides the space to nurture this vital dialogue with oneself. Machiavelli, known for his strategic genius, also understood that innovation requires periods of isolation. Leaders who sought to outthink rivals often retreated to think deeply and devise new tactics. Solitude is the forge for fresh ideas and bold plans. Consider the story of Nikola Tesla, who reportedly performed much of his groundbreaking work in solitude. His ability to visualize inventions in his mind before bringing them to life was enhanced by quiet contemplation and focused isolation. Modern neuroscience supports this. Solitude increases divergent thinking, which is essential for creativity. It reduces sensory overload and allows the subconscious mind to make new connections. As you prepare to rest tonight, embrace solitude as your creative sanctuary. Allow your mind to explore freely without interruption. Remember, solitude is not emptiness. It is a wellspring of visionary ideas. Through this quiet space, you unlock the creative genius within. Solitude is the ultimate training ground for mastery over your mind, emotions, actions, and destiny. Marcus Aurelius concluded, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." In solitude, you deliberately shape those thoughts to become the foundation of your character and your life. Mastery requires consistency, patience, and deep self-awareness, all cultivated in the quiet moments away from the world's distractions. Epictetus taught that excellence is a habit born from daily practice, and solitude offers the perfect space to develop these practices undisturbed. Machiavelli's philosophy centers on control, the control of circumstances, people, and oneself. Without mastery of your own mind and actions, power slips away like sand. Solitude allows you to sharpen this control, becoming the calm center from which all effective action flows. Consider the story of Leonardo da Vinci, a polymath who spent countless hours in solitude studying nature, art, and science. His relentless pursuit of mastery across disciplines was fueled by his dedication to solitude and reflection. Research today confirms solitude's role in developing expertise. It enhances focus, consolidates learning, and deepens insight. Tonight, as you prepare to rest, imagine solitude as your workshop, your laboratory, your dojo, a sacred space where you forge the life you desire. Remember, mastery is not a destination, but a continuous journey fueled by solitude. Through this journey, you become the architect of your destiny, unshakable, focused, and free. As we draw close to the end of this exploration, it's crucial to pause and reflect on the profound role solitude plays in your personal growth. Solitude is not a void, but a vibrant space where your greatest transformations begin. It's where you reclaim your power from the noise and chaos that distracts and diminishes you. Marcus Aurelius urged us to embrace the quiet, reminding himself that nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. This retreat is accessible to you every day, a sanctuary you can enter any time to renew your strength and clarity. The path of solitude is not always easy. It requires courage to face yourself without distraction, to confront your fears and doubts head-on. Epictetus taught that what stands in the way becomes the way. The very challenges of solitude forge your resilience and wisdom. Machiavelli, the keen observer of human nature, recognized that true leaders harness solitude to sharpen their strategies and gain insight. Solitude is the calm before the storm of action, the thinking room where you plot your course with precision. In solitude, you develop a deeper understanding of what truly matters, freeing yourself from the shallow distractions of external approval and social noise. This freedom is the foundation of authentic power and lasting peace. Remember the stories we've explored, from the emperors to the revolutionaries, from artists to philosophers, all who found in solitude the key to mastery and vision. Your journey into solitude is uniquely yours, but the principles are universal. Solitude nurtures your strength, sharpens your mind, and deepens your soul. So as you move forward, carry this truth with you. Solitude is not loneliness. It is the gateway to becoming the person you are meant to be. Now that you understand the transformative power of solitude, it's time to make it a cornerstone of your life. Solitude is not a retreat from the world, but a strategic withdrawal, a place where your mind is sharpened, your spirit healed, and your vision clarified. As Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Solitude is the obstacle and the path, both the challenge and the solution. Through solitude, you reclaim control over your thoughts, emotions, and energy. You become the master of your inner world, immune to the distractions and chaos that once pulled you off course. Epictetus reminds us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." True freedom is born in the quiet moments you spend alone with your mind. This is your invitation to step into that freedom. The world demands noise and reaction, but you have the power to choose stillness and reflection. Machiavelli understood this well. The most formidable leaders are those who can act with deliberate calm and clear purpose, and that clarity comes from solitude. Remember the great minds and leaders who shaped history. They did not shy away from solitude, they embraced it. It was in their quietest hours that they found their greatest strength and insight. And now, that power is within your reach. As you close this chapter and move into your own solitude, know that you are not alone. You are joining a timeless tradition of thinkers, warriors, and kings who understood that to conquer the world, you must first conquer yourself. Carry this truth with you every day. Solitude is your sanctuary, your forge, your secret weapon. In it lies the power to transform your fears into courage, your doubts into confidence, and your dreams into reality. So go forth with courage, embrace the quiet, build your fortress within, and watch as everything in your life begins to align with your deepest purpose. Thank you for being here, for taking this journey with me. Remember, your greatest ally in life is your own mind. Guard it fiercely, nurture it daily, and let solitude be your guide. The transformative power of solitude. Today, we've journeyed deep into the profound and often misunderstood realm of solitude. Far from being loneliness or isolation, solitude is a powerful and intentional state where your mind, body, and spirit can recharge, realign, and grow stronger. It is in these quiet moments that you gain access to your inner fortress, a sanctuary that shields you from the noise, chaos, and distractions that so often derail us. We explored how solitude helps you build resilience, the mental toughness needed to withstand life's inevitable hardships. Just as Marcus Aurelius counseled, the impediment to action advances action. Solitude allows you to face your inner obstacles head-on and transform them into stepping stones. This process is neither quick nor easy, but it is essential for lasting strength. Solitude also unlocks clarity and focus, gifts that enable you to cut through confusion and concentrate on what truly matters. Epictetus reminded us that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In the stillness, you learn to choose your reactions wisely rather than being driven by impulses or outside pressures. Importantly, solitude fosters self-awareness and emotional mastery. You come to understand your fears, desires, and motivations with greater honesty. Machiavelli emphasized that a wise leader must know himself thoroughly before he can effectively lead others. In the quiet, you learn to master your emotions and thoughts, turning what once might have controlled you into your greatest strengths. Creativity, too, flourishes in solitude. Great minds like Tesla and Da Vinci found their innovative sparks in moments of deep, uninterrupted reflection. When free from distractions, your mind can explore new possibilities and solutions that are otherwise obscured by the noise of the world. Finally, solitude invites self-compassion. It allows you to forgive your own mistakes, nurture your growth, and heal emotional wounds. This kindness towards yourself builds the foundation for authentic confidence and peace, qualities essential for any meaningful journey toward mastery. In embracing solitude, you are not withdrawing from life, but preparing yourself to engage with it more fully, wisely, and powerfully. You become the architect of your own destiny, equipped with the mental clarity, emotional resilience, and strategic insight to navigate whatever comes your way. Solitude is not merely a moment of quiet. It is a profound practice that, when embraced fully, transforms you from the inside out. It is your secret weapon, your sanctuary, your path to becoming untouchable in a world of chaos. Own your solitude, own your life. Now that you've seen the transformative power of solitude, it's time to take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for the chaos to subside. Start carving out time for intentional solitude today. Whether it's a few minutes of quiet reflection in the morning or a longer retreat into stillness, make solitude a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Remember, this is more than just being alone. It's about creating a sacred space where you can reconnect with your true self, sharpen your mind, and strengthen your spirit. As Marcus Aurelius taught, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. That power begins with the deliberate choice to step back, reflect, and grow. I challenge you to embrace solitude as your secret weapon, a practice that will build your resilience, boost your focus, and ignite your creativity. This is the foundation on which you will build a life of clarity, confidence, and unshakable peace. Stand firm against the noise of the world by cultivating your inner fortress. If this message resonates with you, share it with others who might need to hear it. Comment below with your experiences or your plans to integrate solitude into your life. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Together, we'll continue exploring timeless wisdom to help you master your mind and life. Your journey toward mastery starts now. Own your solitude, own your mind, and watch everything in your life begin to fall into place. Forward in na life ja ja yout. Irie.